In health news tonight, when it comes to getting pregnant, a Yale study shows that women have some misconceptions.
News 8's medical reporter Jocelyn Mamenta is live in our New Haven newsroom to break down the surprising results for us. Jocelyn?
And Darren, Yale researchers surveyed 1,000 women 18 to 40 years old to find out what they know or do not know about getting pregnant. What they discovered was that key information was not getting across to many of them.
Jess Cantors is a single 25-year-old, but having kids is important to her.
I've always thought kind of like once I hit like my late 20s, early 30s.
Having a family is something many women think about, but according to a Yale study, 40% of the women surveyed believe that have a tough time getting pregnant. However, only 20% actually talked with their doctor about their concerns. Other surprising results?
Almost a third of women had no idea that things like weight can contribute to infertility, and either too heavy or too thin, smoking, history of sexually transmitted infections.
Noted specialist Dr. Mary Jane Minkin framed some of the questions.
40% of the women thought we kept on making eggs, not the fact that we indeed are born with all the eggs we're going to have.
A number that diminishes as a woman ages. When it comes to folic acid and reproductive health, researchers found most women are like Jess.
Are you taking folic acid?
No, not right now, but I should.
Folic acid reduces the risk of birth defects. Taking it is recommended, particularly, as Dr. Minkin points out, half of the pregnancies in the U.S. are not planned.
If you're not using birth control, do take some folic acid, because in case you do happen to get pregnant, you will have been on folic acid.
Having trouble getting pregnant? Dr. Minkin says don't wait too long.
Well, if you've been trying to get pregnant for a year and you're under the age of 35, I'd suggest you do contact your healthcare provider to start doing some simple fertility testing.
If over 35, Dr. Minkin says call your doctor after 6 months of trying. Meantime, Jess is taking healthy steps.
Just staying active and eating the right things and making sure, physically that everything's all set. So that way, for years from now, I don't have any troubles when it comes to like conception or anything like that.
Other findings, only 10% of the women were aware that trying to get pregnant needed to start before ovulation to increase their success of conceiving. Dr. Minkin says finding a good health provider, someone you are comfortable with talking about your reproductive issues, is also important. For more information, log on to WTNH.com. And